Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to the third quarter-final of the Battle Royale singles. And today we have got Rock Beasts Won't Get Fooled again against Nick Vinyl Butties Cars by Gary Numan. So when Simon did the draw, it was Won't Get Fooled that came out first. So, as we know, Won't Get Fooled Again was released as a single on the 25th of June 1971 and was edited down to 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Apparently it replaced Behind Blue Eyes, which the group felt did not fit to the Who's establishment musical style as a choice of a single. It was released into the July in the US. The B-side, I Don't Ever Know Myself, was recorded at Il Pie Studios in 1970 and planned for a planned EP that was never released. So there's a thing. As of course we know, the original appeared on Who's Next album. How did people think? Well, Dave Marsh described singer Roger Daltrey's scream at the end of the track as the greatest scream on a career filled with screams. It's one of those songs, isn't it? That's got something. It's also got that revolutionary sound on it as well, done by Pete Townsend. And in critic Paul Williams, in a Rolling Stone issue published in 1981, compared the instrumental build-up of the long version to the Doors' Light My Fire. In 2012, Paste ranked the song number 3 on their list of 20 greatest Who songs, and in 2022, Rolling Stone ranked the song number 1 on their list of greatest songs by The Who. In 2021, the song was ranked at 295 on Rolling Stone's greatest songs of all time. So, so how did it do in the charts around the world? Well, in 1971, when it came out, in Australia it reached 14, Belgium number 37, West Germany 27, Canada number 7, Ireland was number 14. The Netherlands on the Dutch top 40, number 11, and number 8 on the single top 10. Here in the UK, got to number 9. In America, it got to number 15. End of year charts in America, it ranked 84 on the Hot 100 and 40 on the Cashbox. It recharted again in 2006 and got to number 144, but it has been certified as a gold single with over 400,000 copies. So it's been a pretty solid song. I personally, I don't think they should have released it as a single because they had to edit it down to fit the side, but it's still a great song whatever happens. So, going up against Rock Beast, good luck to you on that one. Someone you know very well, Nick's Vinyl Butty, or Nick, who's probably owns about 400,000 copies of this single. And of course it's Cars by Gary Numan, which was released in August 1979. Backed with an album instrumental called Asylum. The B-side for the US version is Metal, and I'm sure Nick would tell you all this anyway. And of course it's from the Pleasure Principle album. The track has been a UK top 10 hit for Numan in 3 times since its original. It was used for advertisement as well of a certain brand of beer, The music video actually featured his band, and that includes Billy Currie from Ultravox, but he did not play on the recording of Cars. Now, upon its release in 1979, Smash Hits reviewer Steve Bush wrote, "With its distant, haunting message of doom, Cars doesn't stray very far from the themes of excellent Replicas album, although the new lyrics are shorter and the vocals sharper. They say the B-side is a rip-off of Bowie's Warsaw with the mad tinkling piano. All in all, after this disappointing follow-up to Friends, Gary Bushelin sounds." Now, how dare he? Said the clinical of both Numan and the single, but he adds, "Jimmy Percy tells me this will be a number one." And Jimmy Percy was right. Cars has been called one of the greatest singles in pop history. George Chesterton said this, writing in The Guardian in 2012. He found the force of the multi-lowered Moog synthesizer parts was almost overwhelming, using effects usually associated with heavy guitars and reverb, flanging and favours. Gary Numan drenched the gliding synth lines so they flow like a wave after wave of ice water. I mean, this was the first time that poly Moogs were really used, and he was saying that this was unique. Now, how did it come about, this song? Well, Gary Numan was in traffic in London and once had a problem with some people in front. They tried to beat me up and get me out of the car, and I locked the doors and eventually drove up on the pavement and got away. So that's how it came about. He said that it took him 30 minutes to write the song, and it was the first thing he played on a newly bought bass. So how did the fans take it? So this is in the charts in 1979-80. Australia, it got to number 9. Belgium 28. Canada number 1. Germany 45. Ireland 5. New Zealand 18. UK, of course, a number 1. US Billboard number 9. And he got, in the dance play, he got number 56. It was re-released the end of year charts. It was number 17 in the UK. And in 1980, with the end of year charts, it was number 73 in Australia, number 5 in Canada, and number 12 on the Hot 100. So it re-charted in 1987. Ireland number 23, number 16 here in the UK. Again in 1993, charted again at number 53. 1996, it was the Cars E-Reg model, number 17. And on the B-side was Our Friends Electric. So every time it's released, it has got in the top 100 singles, and on 3 occasions in the top 40. So there we go, 2 great singles. Good luck on that one, Nick. It's going to be a tough one because both were unique in their when they came out and doing different things. So if you go on to what was the community page, and it's now called Post, you'll see the poll, and that will be open up from now until 23:59 next Wednesday, when then Dave will tell us who won this on the Thursday night. It's also in the description, and I'm sure we'll put it up tonight on in the live stream. So good luck, chaps, for that one. So next week we've got the final quarter-final, which is between New Order and David Bowie. Coming up next, it's Pick and Mix, and we've got A Wander Down the Sidewalk, and we're going to look at the US Top 10 on this day in 1966. So join me for that. Bye for now.